My name is Andrew Congees.
My name is Will Mason.
My name is Luke Bainbridge.
They call me Rick Boomer Parnaby. Just Boomer will do.
My name's Will Power, or as the boys call me, Will Powerhouse.
I'm Pat, mates with Rick and Will, who got me onto the football team thing.
My name is Kieran Brooks, and I drink at the Birmingham.
I'm Jared, Fossey.
Marcel McDessie. My connection is
I live in New Year's.
I drink here.
It's illegal to say.
Used to come down and drink a few brews. I used to live around the corner on Bud Street.
I've had a fairly long connection with Birmingham. I worked here a couple of times.
My connection to the Birmy Lions is that I worked there for 2.5 years.
My connection to the Birmingham is I used to work with Alistair.
And then the footy team started. And I like football, so I thought I'd join.
I started playing for the Lions in the first season last year.
And I am the only one who actually has a connection to the Birmingham, as I work here and live here.
Are you making a cocktail as we speak, Luke?
That is a Birmingham mojito.
Last year, look, I loved it. Great spirit. Didn't win a game.
We started off slowly with a 80-point loss.
Well, it was just a disgrace, really.
Continued fairly slowly into a 100-point loss.
But it wasn't something you'd want to talk to anyone about ever again.
Maybe another 90-point loss.
I only played one game, but
Not the greatest, I suppose.
Some things were taken for granted, like us being in a league and being able to play football, obviously.
I think the season last year, we really came into it not knowing what to expect.
I don't think we were ready for the onslaught that we eventually ran into.
It was a far higher grade than what we were expecting.
Boys against men, pretty much.
I think we were expecting a couple of fat blokes running around, having a bit of a kick at football. But it's actually quite full on. A lot of blokes are fairly fit. Of course, there is also the phenomenon of the call-ins.
A lot of the other teams had a lot of players that looked like real footy players.
So you get some quite good football players coming in.
We just looked like real sort of pub attendees.
But in the end, motivation seemed to lack.
Didn't win a game.
Didn't matter. Last year really built up the spirit of the Birmy Lions.
A few positives of meeting people and getting to know a lot of people. That was a really good thing.
Tom, I think we should go upstairs now.
Guys, you coming in?
Oh yeah.
I'm going home to watch the footy show.
But towards the end of the season, I think we really hit our straps. And in the last game, we actually had more scoring shots than the other team.
We did seem to improve slightly, almost noticeably towards the end.
So I considered that a win. Considering the rest of the season, I considered that a win.
I think we can do better, and already this year we've done a little bit better. So
That spirit was forged in that first season, and it was really a special time.
So this season, I think we can build on that foundation.
Everyone's very keen to play football this year.
the attitude towards the games are up. Everyone's got quite a bit of team spirit.
Everyone's talking about it.
I think everyone's a little bit more confident this year.
Feeling very good.
This year we really stepped it up skill-wise.
The fitness is up.
We've been training for about 8 weeks now.
And we started training about 3 months prior to the season start.
I think the boys and everything are a lot fitter,
We're showing a lot more discipline at the moment.
a lot more hungry for victory.
Now at least most of us have played a game of football before.
Well, one, we know what we're up against.
We know what to expect.
And I think for a few of us, we have a bit more drive to not be as awful as we were last year.
But I think we feel like we've got a bit more of a chance this time round. We've really stepped it up.
And it looks like it's going to be a prosperous year. It's confidence in everybody.
This year is going to be quite promising. We might even get a win in. Actually, I think we will personally.
And we're going into this season sort of fairly confident, a lot more confidence.
Got a better team this year, better leaders.
We've got a leadership team now.
I'm coaching and captaining. Alright guys, there's some small kicks. Get 2 lanes going inside the 50, get warm. Get your skills up. How many balls you got? One. Two. The last few years I've been playing the Victorian Amateurs Footy Association, so the VAFA. If we start against the wind, Tommy's going to be dropping back, and so is Badger. I hurt my knee last year in a pretty bad way, so I'm not really allowed to be playing much high impact sport at all. So I thought this is a bit of a compromise because I do really enjoy playing. It's been quite challenging, I've got to say.
Marcel has some really eloquent manoeuvres that he can pull off during the game.
Bit of an Alex Jesselenko. Not doing very well.
Team strength. That's a good question, and I thank you for it.
I reckon the strengths, look, we're a pretty short team. We haven't got a lot of huge blokes, but we've got a lot of speed.
I think our midfield's very strong.
We've got some great midfielders.
I think we've got more to go for this year. Being a team that's played last year that hasn't won a game yet.
I think we've got good spirit.
We've got a couple of good rovers coming in to the team.
I think we've got good sort of morale as well.
I think we've got more to live for.
I don't know if many teams are hanging out at the pub afterwards and whether there's that sort of bond there. I think that will grow more with the game and that will impact the way we play.
There's a few reasons I'm doing it.
Believing that we're playing for something that's worthwhile.
For the glory.
I feel like you get out there and just whatever shit you've been dealing with during the week.
Chicks.
You get to channel it into a sort of more positive, aggressive way.
And for the Barbies back here afterwards.
Well, one, it's a great excuse to get a bit fit.
Fitness.
Like, I guess it helps. I'm not fit, and training's really hard when I go. But it does keep you a bit healthy. Yes, it's good.
Wow, footy is the best fucking thing in the world, though, isn't it? Footy and drinking.
It's just good to do something besides collect the dough.
Yeah.
Because of love of football, but haven't got the body to actually play real football.
Means I can play footy, which I quite enjoy, against people who aren't that good, like myself.
The team spirit.
I think it's a really good team aspect. Community aspect, sorry.
Makes the footy culture cool instead of bashing each other and that sort of thing.
Something to do, it's good fun.
And it's just a good atmosphere.
I think, it's all a bit of serious fun, I'd say.
I think we go really well.
A win for Birmy Lions would be the initial success I'm looking for.
I hope to win a game.
Even if we lose, we go really well.
Secondly, 2 wins or 3 would be really nice. Just really stamp that name in the pub footy competition.
I hope we can get 1 win.
Even if we don't win a game, I think everyone will come off a lot more positive this year.
Also, maybe around game 2, with the game and the balance, maybe we're losing by about 2 points. I pick up the ball on the boundary line, run it into about 40 metres.
I don't particularly need to play any great part in it.
On the check side, curves around, everyone's watching it like this, bang, curves through for a goal.
I just want us to win 1 game.